Welcome. In our sixth video on overcoming stress, I wanted to share with you some of the insights that the original Tai Chi Gung master discovered when he immersed himself in nature. Boganathar, who grew up in India, traveled to China, and he immersed himself in nature for nearly 50 years. And in the process of practicing his yoga asanas and his breathing of pranayama and his kundalini exercises and his japa affirmations, he came across the understanding that the vitality of the spirit, mind, and body of a human being is intricately connected to the blessing that is in nature herself. So the earth element in nature exists in the physical body, the bones, the muscles, the water element through the bloodstream, the fire element through the nervous system, and the air element through the breath. And when we experience stress, it's almost always a resistance to the flow of qi. And so our mind latches onto a frequency or a vibration of a thought or a feeling, and by paying attention to it, it is perpetuated and it increases. That's another way of describing insomnia. We have a pattern of thoughts that get in a loop, and they get stuck and they circle and circle and circle, right? Like a centrifuge, right? When we breathe and move with nature, our field expands and opens. And the things that we're holding on to, we're given an opportunity to let go of. So in the earlier videos, I was speaking about it. We have a core exercise we do in every class. We draw the ascending qi up through the body, and then what we do is we affirm the descending qi, and as we affirm the descending qi, we learn to release down to the earth. And you do that in every single class. I've done that every day for the last 37 years. Releasing down, and you get better at it. And you begin to realize that for your health, it's critically important. For overcoming stress, it's almost the definition of it, where you let go of the thing that you're holding on to. Where it becomes very profound is that as you learn to let go, the nature reciprocates with an inflow of the life force, and you begin to understand your health very differently. It's not so much that, okay, so my health fills up this quart jar. That's how much health I have. And if I had a gallon jar, then I'd have, more health. Health is a flow of qi. Right? How does it manifest in relationships? Well, when you have a loving partner and things are going really great, qi is flowing freely from them, and qi is flowing freely from you, and there's a crescendo. This can be done with nature herself. It can be done with human beings. Children do it naturally, right? They open their soul, right, when they feel safe, and you are literally in the presence of an angel. And every human being has that quality. So in the Tai Chi Gung approach, we return to that childlike state of openness, and you gradually move through different areas to bring them to be more regenerative. So you have regeneration in your thinking, you have regeneration in your breathing, in how you move. You start to do that with the foods that you eat. You do that with your work. You do that with your finances and investments. You do it with your relationships. And then you also then learn to do it at a very high level with nature herself. And in that sense, you create so many patterns of regeneration that the stresses that you experience are much easier to set by the wayside. And while people have ideas of this, too blessed to be stressed, how that really pans out when they're between them and the mirror, how things really are going. In the Tai Chi Gung system, what we're talking about is we're creating a level of abundance that most people don't even dream that that is possible for them or for any other person. And it's one of the reasons why it reflects in the longevity and the health of those who practice Tai Chi Gung, because the lack of deep stress in their life allows them to experience joy and, in many respects, heaven on earth. Would love to share a class. Any new student can come by and try one for free. Please go to the website and register. And that little digital card you receive would be good any time for the next 30 days. So I look forward to seeing you there. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to send me a note. Thank you so much.